आगमन झालेलं आहे. मी आपल्याला विनंती करेल की या टेक वारीच्या या दुसऱ्या दिवसाचं इफेक्टिव्ह लीडरशिपचं पुष्प गुंफण्यासाठी प्रख्यात आंतरराष्ट्रीय कीर्तीचे वक्ते मोटिवेटर मिनोचर पटेल सरांचं आपण टाळ्या वाजवून एकदा स्वागत करायचं. ही जी टेक वारी आपल्याला सांगितलं आहे, वारी हा अत्यंत महत्त्वाचा मॅनेजमेंटचा इटसेल्फ एक धडा आहे. वारीमध्ये होणारं रिंगण असेल किंवा वारीमध्ये कुठला इगो नाही आहे की मी कोणत्या हायरार्कीचा आहे, मी कोण आहे, मी दिंडी प्रमुख आहे का मी फक्त एक वारकरी आहे. प्रत्येकजण आपला इगो सोडून फक्त एक सर्व्हिस करण्यासाठी काम करत आहे. तोच धागा पकडून GAD महाराष्ट्र शासन यांनी टेकवारीचा उपक्रम हाती घेतला. ह्याच्यामध्ये डिजिटायझेशन तर आहेच, त्याचबरोबर आपल्याला बऱ्याच वेळेस काम करताना सर्व लेवल्सवर द्वंद्व होता आपल्यामध्ये आणि आपल्याला आपलं स्वतःचे नेतृत्व कधी कधी स्वतःशी पण भांडावं लागतंय. तर ते नेतृत्व आपल्याला नेतृत्वाबद्दल मार्गदर्शन करण्यासंदर्भातला आजचा विषय आहे. या नेतृत्वासंदर्भात आता वारीचा विषय आहे तर अभंग आलाच पाहिजे. त्या वारीच्या संदर्भात नेतृत्वाबद्दल तुकाराम महाराजांनी एक अभंग सांगितला, तो सांगण्याचा मोह मला आवरत नाही, मी आपल्या सगळ्यांच्या परवानगीने सांगतो तो की नसावा गर्व अंगी तोची मुख्य तो त्यागी, जया रंजल्याची चाड त्याचे नेतृत्वाची गोड, समदृष्टी जयापाशी सारखेपणा पाहिजे, इनइक्वॅलिटी नको, कोणा पार्शालिटी नको, तोची पावे यशासी, शब्दांऐवजी कृती, हे महत्वाचं नसतं नुसतं लिप सर्व्हिस चालली आहे, शब्दांऐवजी कृती, धरी लोकांची तो प्रीती. आपला विठ्ठल हा सर्वसामान्य माणूस आहे, तीच आपली वारी आहे. दुबळ्यांचा जो आधार तोची खरा सूत्रधार, सूत्रधार म्हणजे इथे लीडर, आणि त्याच्या संदर्भात त्याचं नेतृत्व आहे. प्रत्येक जण प्रत्येकाच्या कॅपॅसिटीमध्ये नेतृत्व करतोय. मी क्लर्क आहे, आय एम डुईंग लीडरशिप ॲट माय लेवल. तुका म्हणे ऐसे जन जे होती जगाचे भूषण. म्हणूनच या आपल्या टेकवारीमध्ये प्रभावी नेतृत्व ह्याबद्दल आपल्याकडे आज आंतरराष्ट्रीय कीर्तीचे वक्ते मिनोचर पटेल सर यांचे आगमन झालेलं आहे. त्यांचं इंट्रोडक्शन मी करून देतो. मिनोचर पटेल सर इज अ वेल नोन अँड acclaimed इंटरनॅशनल स्पीकर. He is the founder director of Ecole Solitaire. What is Ecole Solitaire? Ecole Solitaire is the India's first residential finishing school. He is known for his corporate training, educational initiatives. Till date, he has trained around 2 lakh people. So for this, not only in India, in abroad also, US, UK, Canada, Sri Lanka, list is long, very long. Sir has got national and international acclamation for that. Sir has got the Katha UK Global Excellence Award. And I want to pinpoint this point. Sir is the only motivational speaker from India to get this UK Katha Award in House of Commons, House of Lords in London. So that is the very proud thing for all of us and our opportunity to listen him for the effective leadership. Also, sir has got the Indira Gandhi Priyadarshini Award for his contribution in education and training. Also, Indira Gandhi Excellence Award for his contribution in training and leadership development. Sir has written one book. I have the book also. Samanya te asamanya, ordinary to extraordinary. Everyone has a power to become ordinary to extraordinary. And sir will speak on that only. We have the power, whatever we are, whether we are a clerk or a peon or under secretary, joint secretary, secretary, we have the power to become ordinary to extraordinary. So I'll request team to please play the introductory slide of Honorable Minocher Patel sir. We have the slide. धन्यवाद. इंट्रोडक्शन स्वतःमध्येच अत्यंत प्रभावी आहे. अशा प्रभावी नेतृत्वाला आता कुठलाही विलंब न करता आय विल इन्व्हाइट Minocher Patel sir and I also invite Bhagwan Patil sir to felicitate and welcome Minocher Patel sir. Please sir. Now I request sir to please start the interaction where our audience are eagerly waiting to get the
check
to get the your session on effective leadership in this TechWari 2.0. Welcome sir.
All right, good morning everybody, good afternoon everybody rather. Rati Saab, thank you. You're a very good speaker. I thought you'll finish the whole speech. My speech was you'll speak. This is the danger of introductions. In India, it's very... You're a teacher, right? Never give a mic to a teacher. Who speaker ko complex de dega. No, but you speak well. Especially your Marathi flow is very good. I wish I could speak the same Marathi. But me prayatna karin. Mala Marathi yeta. But as a speaker, my flow is better in English and Hindi. You all understand Hindi? So I'll try to mix it up. And if you don't understand any English word, please ask me, I'll explain it, okay? But I'll keep my English very simple. So my friends, great to be here. I think TechWari is a fantastic initiative of the government of Maharashtra. Very well thought. And I'm very happy to contribute to this session through leadership. I'm going to take you on a journey of what you need to do to be an extraordinary leader. Let me ask you a question. What is the difference between an ordinary leader, or let's remember the leader part. What's the difference between ordinary and extraordinary? Anybody? Can I have the books, please? Where are the books? Can I have it here? I've got some books as gifts. Whoever gives the right answer, good interaction, I give you a book free. Anything free in India has a lot of value. And I'll give it with a lot of love and respect. I'll also give you a photo with me. So please interact. I want you all to make it, this 1 hour should be one of the best 1 hours you have spent in a learning hall. That's my goal for you. Okay, let's make it special. I've come all the way from Pune so that I can add value. Yes, sir, go ahead. No. Let me correct my question. What is the difference between ordinary and extraordinary? Forget the leader part right now. Yeah. Can you close the door now, because people will come walking in. It feels like Mantralaya, na? They want to give me that feeling. See how it feels to work in Mantralaya. Yeah. Yes. Beautiful. What's your name? Sushil, very good. Sushil ji, sahi jawab. Very simple. The difference between ordinary and extraordinary is what? The extra. Whatever you do in life, if you do extra, if you're a housewife and you're cooking food, some housewives and some working women also make very good food, and you wonder, अरे मेरी बीवी ऐसा क्यों नहीं बना सकती? Because वो कुछ तो extra मसाला डालती है, extra, कुछ तो एक extra, और वो कभी किसी को बता देती भी नहीं है कि वो क्या डालती है, because that recipe is her secret, because that is her, specialization. So my request to you is, whatever you do in your life, as a leader, as a housewife, as a husband, as anything you do in life, give that little extra. Whenever I go to speak, my whole thing is, I have to put my full 1 hour, 1 hour, 8 hours, 7 hours, I normally speak the whole day. I have to give my extra. If I have that intention that I have to give extra, then I will automatically do well. But अगर मैं सोचूं इतना पैसा में इतना च मिलेगा, खलास. Most people have the attitude. I want you all to transform. First thought for you all is, whatever I do, I'll be an extra beautiful wife to my husband. I'll be an extra good husband to my own wife. I'm clarifying. Because we men are naughty. We are extra good to other people's wife. भाभी जी नमस्ते, कैसे घर पे जाके हाँ पानी दे. बोला आला आमचा आला. I am saying become a, because I always believe leadership is not only in the office, it's also at home. What you do in your society, in your house. Otherwise you will be a fantastic leader in the office and a useless fellow at home. When you go home, your children should say, Papa, ale ka? Ale. Your children should say, Papa, ale. They should love seeing you come home. Because you're giving them that extra love. You know why mummies are more popular? Think about it. In any house, why are mothers more popular with children than fathers? Think about it. See, both nowadays, husband and wife both work, especially in Bombay, it's common, right? So, when the wife goes home and the child is playing in the society, the son or daughter, what will the mother tell the child? First, let's start with the father. Let's ask me the father's. What will the father say? Anybody? What will you tell the child? First sentence. Abhyas ke laga. चल बाहर चल. बोलता क्या बाप है यार. मम्मी बराबर बोलती अपने अंकल ही अच्छे. Think about it. What will the mother say? जेवला का, खाल्ला का. Then what does the child say? अरे किती चांगली आहे माझी. हे माझं हिटलर बघ आणि हे माझी आई बघ. So even in work, in leadership, all men, if you want your people to like you more, please bring the woman out. Please be more compassionate. Ask them, जेवला का, कैसा है, तुझी तबीयत कैसी है? Sometimes we men are very transactional, you know. So my request to all of you, that's why I see women leaders are very good leaders, because automatically women have compassion, empathy. Men have to train themselves to get that, right? Anyway, let's go ahead. So we're going to talk about extraordinary leadership. The first thought for you, my friend, is, before I go to motivation. Yeah. I'm going to tell you, I have a story and a joke for you. What do you want to hear first? How many for a story first? How many for a joke first? See, I knew. There is a learning here. Why you want a joke first? People are so stressed out. They want to hear a joke. So when you need your communication as leaders, learn to be a little humorous. We take ourselves too seriously. I always say when you're dead, you'll have enough time to be serious. Enough time. Have you seen a dead body smiling? No. So my request to all of you is, develop a sense of humor, laugh more, smile more. Life is very short. Kal ho na ho. You know. So it's very important to smile more. So coming to I'll crack the Sardarji. I'll change it. Not a Sardarji joke. This is a joke from Maharashtra. Let's be politically correct. So, but I tell you the best sense of humor, which community has? In India? First is Sardarji's. Second best? Punjabi, huh? Parsis. I am a Parsi, so I can tell you. We Parsis can laugh at ourselves. It's like this Parsi couple got divorced. Very serious situation. Husband looking at the wife, wife looking at the husband, judge writing the final order. And then, what did the husband go and tell the wife? He says, Timina, don't feel so bad. Remember, we are still cousins. So now that joke is over. Now coming to the joke about this guy living in a village. His name is Buddhu. Let's call him Buddhu. म्हणतात ना कोई अरे बुद्धू आहे त्याचं नावच पडलं बुद्धू. So Buddhu comes to the police station once. And he's crying a lot. बहुत रो रहा है, बहुत परेशान. सब बोले पाजी क्या बुद्धू क्यों रो रहा है? तो बुद्धू बोलता है, सर जी चोर आए थे, बहुत मारा, घर का आधा सामान ले गए, मुझे बहुत मारा. And he's crying a lot. As he's crying, the police inspector says, see, I have 4 constables, मेरे पास खाली 4 constable है, बाकी सब बहुत दूर है, आपका घर 12 किलोमीटर दूर है, मैं आपको प्रोटेक्ट नहीं कर सकता हूं. एक काम करो, मेरी पिस्टल ले जाओ, नेक्स्ट टाइम चोर आए उड़ा दो, मैं तुम्हारे साथ हूं. Buddha is all charged up, takes the pistol, goes. Now imagine 6 months, no news of Buddha. After 6 months, he lands up again, same police station, same situation. He's crying a lot, he's bleeding, and as he's bleeding, he's crying loudly, and suddenly he starts laughing. सब परेशान, बोले पागल आदमी, इतना लूट गया, इतना मार खाया, वापस तू और तू हंस रहा है. बोले बुद्धू बोलता है, मैं बहुत होशियार हूं, तुमने जो पिस्टल दी थी ना, वो मैंने मोजी में छुपा दी, वो नहीं ले गए वो. What's the moral of the joke? Anybody? What did you learn from this joke? There's a learning. Hanji? Sorry? Go ahead, there's no negative marking. What did you learn from this joke? मैं कुछ नहीं बोलूंगा. If you have a pistol, use it. अगर इसमें से सीखना ये है कि अगर आपके पास नॉलेज है तो इस्तेमाल करो ना. Most of us, the biggest mistake we make is we read books, we attend training programs, and then we go back to office and back to normal. Nice. Most training programs in India, I see so many people read a lot of books, but no difference in his behavior, no difference in his quality of work. What is the use? You're wasting people's time. So my request to all of you is, remember, whatever you do, learning, whenever you learn something, whether you read a book, whether you read a beautiful tune, very nice, so beautiful. अरे वाह, इतना अच्छा लगता है ना. Very musical people है. Please silent mode पे डालो ना, 1 घंटा खाली. हाँ जी. Yes, so where were we? You bumped me off. हाँ, so if you have knowledge, use it ना. अगर आपके पास knowledge है और आप use नहीं करोगे, हम बुद्धू पे हंस रहे हैं कि पिस्टल use नहीं किया. But 90% people I've seen, they don't grow in life because they are not learning. They are learning but they are not implementing. So I hope you make a note somewhere that implementation is crucial. If you want to become an extraordinary leader, even today, you might hear some words which you know, but knowing is not enough. Ask yourself, am I implementing? Then you are doing the right thing. So at the end of this session, even if you have 4 points, 5 points, 6 points, which you will implement, you will benefit from this session, right? Otherwise, you're just coming for 1 hour, sitting and going back. It will waste your time. Now, coming to the story I was going to tell you. Now, this is a true story. There is a guy, can you close this door? He's got a lovely voice, the gentleman. He's so surreal, but it's disturbing me. No problem. So this guy, this is a true story, okay? He's from Japan. The guru is in Japan. And there is this American scientist, 65-year-old man, who retire हो जाता है, बोलता है मैंने जिंदगी में साइंस के बारे में सब कुछ सीख लिया, but लाइफ के बारे में मुझे अभी तक समझा नहीं. तो he goes to find a guru, and he finds this guru in Japan, and he gets an appointment for 5 o'clock. तो 5 बजे सुबह वो पहुंच जाता है. Early morning, he goes to the US, stays in a hotel, 3 o'clock he gets up, 5 o'clock he reaches, and the Japanese monk opens the door. And he says, okay, now, as he enters the door, he starts introducing himself, that I'm a great scientist, I'm from US, मैंने ये किया है, वो किया है. The Japanese monk says, okay, good. Do one thing, he says, today I'm not in a mood to teach you, come tomorrow. He says, अरे, मैं सुबह 3 बजे उठा हूँ, यहाँ 5 बजे पहुँचा हूँ, आप कल बुला रहे हो? He says, yes, tomorrow, today I can't teach you. Next day he goes again at 5 o'clock. This time he keeps his mouth shut. As the door opens, the Japanese monk वेलकम्स हिम, वो अंदर आता है, बोलता है कि आओ चाय पियोगे. यू नो, इन जापान दे हैव दिस टी सेरेमनी, तो वो बड़े प्यार से वो टी सर्व करते रहता है. तो एज ही सर्विंग द टी, द अमेरिकन साइंटिस्ट सेज, अरे रुको रुको रुको, क्या कर रहे हो? बोले क्या हुआ? बोले यू, what did you observe? The monk asked him, you've been pouring tea and the tea cup is full, and now you're still pouring tea, so the tea is getting wasted, so stop. He says, oh, you noticed? He says, yes, of course I noticed, it's simple. He says, my son, that's why I didn't teach you yesterday. Because when you came yesterday, your mind was full of who you are. Whenever you go to your guru, empty your mind a little so that the guru can add some knowledge to your cup. So my request to all of you is, just empty your mind a little so that I can add some value. Others will sit there and say, sikha ke dikhao. नहीं कोशिश करो, मंत्रालय मध्ये काम करतो मी, मला शिकव ना. We all have our own egos, na? We all have our own, I'm this, I'm that. It's human. So empty your mind a little, then I can add value. Next. Now my friends, let me ask you this question. What do you think is the biggest job of a leader? सबसे important काम क्या है leader के लिए? Sorry? Beautiful. Did you hear what she said? Anybody? What did she say? To motivate. This people don't realize. Why was Ganguly successful? Why was Dhoni successful as a leader? Because they motivate their staff, their players. Come on, we can win. They create the feeling that we need to win, and they make them believe they can win. A leader's job is that. Unfortunately, most leaders take away the confidence of a person. उसको बोल लाओ मेरे सामने शेर लाओ, साले को बकरिया नहीं बनाया तो मेरा नाम नहीं. That's not a good leader, scaring people. A good leader will help you motivate. So if you want to be successful as a leader, first thing is start motivating your people. It's like this joke between a rocket and a plane. Every day the rocket and plane used to have a race, and every day the rocket used to win. So after 6 months the plane says, अरे क्या यार, रोज तू जीतता है, एक दिन तो मुझे जीतने दे, तो कैसा जीतता है रो, तेरा सीक्रेट क्या है? Rocket says, you're a nice guy. देखो क्या झूठ बोलना, बोले if you have fire in your backside, you'll also win. You have to have the fire in you, I don't know where. Light it somewhere. In your heart, in your stomach, wherever. But you have to have the junoon in you. That fire, that I will be a extraordinary player. Whether you, whatever your designation is, whatever you're doing, do it well. If our country is so beautiful, I tell you, I'm very proud to be an Indian. I travel the world, but I love coming back to India. In spite of all the issues we are one of the best countries in the world. And thanks to Modi ji, now when you go to travel abroad, people actually take, oh, you're Indian, oh. He's very famous, Modi ji is very famous abroad. First Prime Minister to, I think Modi ji, thank God he's not a motivational speaker. Fantastic speaker. Everybody abroad knows about India. We have marketed ourselves very, very well. And that was needed. That was very much needed. So be very proud, first of all, to be an Indian. And then once you're proud to be an Indian, be proud to be in Indian government service. You can actually affect so many people's life. So once you get that fire in you, I'm doing something for my country, what a privilege. You know, you should be proud of working for the government of India or contributing to the country through that. It's just not a normal job. The way I look at it, people in the army, in the government service, I have great respect because you all are affecting so many people's life in so many ways. So please motivate yourself and give yourself a big clap. Let's have a big hand for you all, you know. And always remember and always remind yourself that I'm working for the government. I have a duty towards the people. Let me help people. If a poor person comes to you, help him first. Don't help the person who comes with a contact. Because he says, if I don't help him, who will help him? So you have the power to change people's life. See, in government, there is one T which is very dangerous. T. What is that? Very common, not dangerous. What is the most important word for you all? In government service? ट्रांसफर मैम ने बराबर पकड़ा, सही पकड़े. But according to me, the real T is, what you should focus on? Transformation. You should say, I have the power to transform somebody's life for the better. I will do it. Once you get that spirit in you, that I have the power to transform a life, and for most important, when will you transform other people's life? When you're transformed yourself. So transform yourself as a human being, transform yourself as a leader, that I will make a difference to this country. As long as I'm alive, I will do my best for whoever comes to me. Once you have that spirit in you, agar aap mein wo jazba aa gaya, then you are extraordinary, right? So very, very important. First is motivation. Now, this is a very important question. How can we motivate ourselves every day? It's a very important question for you all. Because everybody says, be motivated. Your boss will say, "Arey motivation theva na kaitari tumchat." Boltat na? Think about it. But how do we motivate ourselves every day? What is the technique? How will you do it? Beautiful. What's your name, ma'am? Manasvi, ma'am. Very good. If you have a goal to achieve, research is showing, if you have a goal to achieve, you will be motivated. Think about it. The bigger the goal, the more the motivation. If you don't have a goal, you will just waste your time. Churchgate Station. You will just move around. See, a person working in Bombay, he's always on the move. Why? He has a goal, He has to reach the office in time, go back home, cook, or whatever, do so much. So that's why everybody's in a hurry. So goal will give you motivation. Always remember, clarify what are your goals. I always tell young people, whenever I do programs at colleges, don't waste your time. Life will go like this. You should be clear by the time you're 20, 21, what do you want to achieve? How much money you want to make? How much you want to travel? What do you want to do with your life? Life is very short. Clarify your goals. It's very important. If you want to be motivated, be clear what your goals are. Goals will motivate you. Always remember that. And second thing, next question. How do you remind yourself of those goals? Use technology on your iPad or on your phone. Remind yourself. I have to save 2 crores for my retirement. I have to save 1 crore for my retirement. Whatever your goals are. I have to buy a 2 BHK house in Mulund. You have to have that goals on your... You know why people say behind every successful man is a woman? Because left it to men float. चांगलं जॉब आला ना, लग्न झालं ना, 2 मुले झाले ना स्वतःचे, झालं माझं गोल अचीव झालं, 1 BHK मध्ये आहे ना मी चांगला. वाईफ विल पुश, अहो काहीतरी करा, 2 BHK घ्या ना, हे काय आहे बाजूला बघा कुठे कुठे निघून गेला. So then the man starts working a little hard. So women are the biggest motivators according to me. If you understand the way families work, women keep pushing men. Men are very, not all men, but 70% men, they need to be pushed by somebody. So if they find a woman who is ambitious, they will push him. And that's why most men start doing well after marriage, because a woman is motivating him. Men get very comfortable very easily. 2 पैक शाम को मिल गया, चिकन मिल गया, अच्छा जॉब मिल गया मंत्रालय में, सॉर्ट है. बोले क्या लाइफ में और क्या चाहिए, क्या लाइफ में क्या रखा है, 2 दिन की जिंदगी मजा करो, ऊपर जाओ जल्दी, खत्म. Most people are not ambitious. Why few people are successful? Because most of them are not ambitious. And why few people from Chaiwala they can become Prime Minister? Think about it. Modi ji, what a classic story. I admire him because he's from nowhere. He's become not from a rich family, not from a political family. From where to where? So my request to all of you is, politics is different. And learn from every great leader that we have. We can motivate ourselves and we can learn from them, right? So please understand this. How can we motivate ourselves every day? Next is, how can we motivate others every day? Think about it. How can we motivate others every day? Anybody? All of you are leaders in your own way. How would you motivate others? walk the talk. Think about your children. How do you motivate your child? Okay. Appreciate, very good. Remind him of his goals. If you're a good father, you'll say, beta 10th pe acha marks lana hai na? College foreign jana hai na? Acha salary lena hai na? Acha business karna hai na? You will keep, even your juniors, you should find out about your people. What does he need? What are his goals in life? Because most people forget their goals. They need somebody to remind them. So if you're a good leader, you will remind people of their goals. Next. Now leadership, my friends, let's get back to basics before I go further, give you more tips on extraordinary leadership. What is leadership? Anybody? Leadership is influencing people in a particular direction, right? In simple words. Leadership is an act that causes others to act or respond in a shared direction. Leadership is the art of influencing people by persuasion, example, to follow a course of action. And leadership is a key dynamic force that motivates and coordinates the organization in the accomplishment of its. These are simple definitions of leadership. But understand this, my friends, the requirement of leadership is changing with today's world. Now you need leaders who are emotionally mature. Now you need leaders who are socially aware. Now you need leaders who can inspire others. Then you will become an extraordinary leader. What happens is most of us are administrative leaders. We are not transformational leaders. Many leaders think that paper pushing is their job. Actually, people pushing should be your job, along with paper pushing, to be good leaders. You should be able to inspire people. Okay, go, do this. Let's do some magic in our country. One good leader can change a whole city. You see, I hear so many stories. One good municipal commissioner, whole city changes. One good leader comes, then he goes away, then 10 years the city suffers. Why? Because there is, we have very few leaders, but we have some amazing leaders, because thanks to my work, I've met some amazing police officers. Thanks to my work, I've met amazing IS officers from the revenue services. What people we have. Extraordinary people. And because of them, this country is going ahead. Because of few good, if we have more good leaders, this country will go crazy. We will be the best. We are already on the path, but I think we'll transform faster if we have more extraordinary leaders. Next, I'm going to give you very powerful 6 quotients. If you use those 6 quotients in your life, you will be a better, more effective leader. Any guesses what's the first quotient? Anybody? What's the first quotient? IQ is very common. Anybody else? Yeah. First is your EQ. The 6 quotients are your emotional quotient, your social quotient, your etiquette quotient, your health quotient, your happiness quotient, and your spiritual quotient. I'll explain this quickly, each one of them. The first is emotional quotient. A leader has to be emotionally mature. If you're not emotionally mature, you will not know how to handle your emotions. It's very important. All successful leaders, they are very aware of their emotions. And they are also aware of their opposite person's emotions. And if you are emotionally evolved, if you are emotionally aware, then you will be a more confident leader. You will be a better leader. Right? This is a very vast topic, but I'm just giving you some key insights that if you want to become an extraordinary leader, go and read up on EQ. Go and read up on all the cues I'm going to give you today and become better at that. Develop yourself emotionally. Today, if you're not emotionally solid, you're gone, because love is made in China. Chala to sham tak, nahi to chand tak. No guarantees, no warranties. Make your child more emotionally solid. Make your colleagues more emotionally solid. Say, believe in yourself. Give them confidence. But you will make other people more emotionally solid when you're emotionally solid yourself. Be very, very strong and be very, very aware. Next, social quotient. So what is social quotient, anybody? It's your ability to get along with everybody. Take people with you. The biggest job of a leader is to take people with them. तो आप लोगों को साथ में ले जा रहे हो या पीछे छोड़ रहे हो? सारे अच्छे leader, they know how to take people with them. So improve your social quotient. Very, very important. If your social quotient is high, you will be successful as a leader. Some people are very brilliant individually, but they don't do well as leaders because they are not, social quotient is not high. They don't know how to take people with them. So improve your social quotient. Next, please develop your etiquette quotient. What is your etiquette quotient? Your etiquette, your manners, the way you deal with others. Somebody comes to your office, how do you deal with that person? If somebody is waiting for you, is your person trained to offer him a glass of water? Do you make your guest feel comfortable? Good etiquette is all about making the other person feel comfortable. Sometimes you can't help that person, but at least you behave well with that person, he goes away with good memories. So in public service, I feel this is the ignored part. All public servants should be taught how to, and their juniors and their whole staff should be taught how to have good etiquettes, because that will improve their perception among the public. Right? Very, very important. Next, health quotient. If you want to be an extraordinary leader, my friends, what do you need to do? First of all, you need to be healthy, no? So my request to you is, please take care of your health. Your first priority is to be healthy. Because research is showing, jaisa an, vaisa tan, vaisa man. If your body is acidic, you will be hot-tempered. You will take wrong decisions. You will not be nice to others. But if you are not, see, imagine you're constipated and somebody says smile. Can you smile? Because you're not feeling good from within. So in Ayurveda, they give you Kayam Churan to clear your stomach. Same way you should clear your mind psychologically also. Very, very important. So mental health and physical health is very important. Every day walk half an hour. And even if you don't get chance to walk, say in the evening, after lunch, dinner, walk 10 minutes. After breakfast, walk 10 minutes. It helps a lot. Drink less, even if you drink, even if the drink is free. Daru is free, but alcohol is anyway poison for your body. So limit your alcohol. Eat healthy, eat nutrition. Don't keep having vada pav. You'll become like vada pav. And very soon, thank you very much. In India, we eat a lot of oily stuff. Our food is very healthy, but we eat a lot of fried stuff, oily stuff. So, in fact, all leaders in various capacities, they should be made to eat nutritious food. They should be given a proper chart. You should be eating this, because research is showing if you eat better, you think better, right? Next, very, very important, happiness quotient. This is very crucial, my friends. What do you understand by this? What do you understand by happiness quotient? Leaders have to be happy. In India, we are conditioned to be unhappy. If you go to your office and you are smiling at your boss, boss will know, "Kai hala?" I was writing my book. When I was writing my book, I did a lot of research. And I asked, in the corporate sector, I asked bosses, when you see your colleague smiling or laughing, what do you feel? He says, if a guy is laughing or smiling too much in my office, I'll ask my junior, isko dusra job mil gaya kya? Ye itna kyun has raha hai? Yeah, second impression is, isko kaam nahi, isko kaam do. So Indian employees are very smart. Moment the boss comes, yes sir, Facebook is open. Yeah. Very busy sir. Everybody is acting. I always say, don't be serious, be sincere to your work. We act serious, we are not sincere. Sincerity is very, very important. But please develop your happiness quotient. Learn to be happy. I'm a Zoroastrian, like I told you, I'm a Parsi. I found this 18 years back in our scriptures. It's written in our Parsi scriptures, you're born in this world for two reasons. Any guesses what it could be? Why are you born in this world? The first one. Beautiful. It says it's your spiritual duty to be happy. I said, wow, what a thought. So you see, normally Parsis, they're very happy. Khai peene mas. Majuno khawanu, majuno pivanu, sui javanu. Normally Parsis are very relaxed. They're not very, because the culture is such in our family. You know, we laugh a lot, we crack a lot of jokes. The father will crack a joke, son will say something. So my request to you is, the first thing is learn to be happy. That's the spiritual duty. And second is what? Beautiful. Make others happy. If you're a husband, make your wife happy. take a gift for her on her birthday, buy something for her. Don't be conjuice. Next birthday, next birthday. Arey, today's world, kal ho na ho. And your wife is the only person who's going to cry if something happens to you, and vice versa. Love each other as much as you can. Keep each other happy as much as you can. Similarly with your colleagues in your office, make other people happy that the boss has come. In most offices, boss आया तो आला का परत तो तुझा टूर संपला का लवकर येतो तो परत त्याला पाठव त्याला कोणीतरी पाठवा असं काय how can you so when you go home your children don't want you home when you come to office your colleagues don't want you what a life is this because we are not trained to be happy we are not trained to keep other people happy the moment you start keeping other people happy they see the way they work I'm going to talk about happy leadership a little later but please improve your happiness quotient we'll come back to this again next is your spiritual quotient a good leader has to be spiritually evolved. He cannot be, look at what happened to Hitler. Very powerful leader. But he hated the Jews so much, he ended up killing 5 million Jews. Any leader who's not spiritually evolved, Trump is now its latest example. You can make out, I can make out, he's not close to God. Because if he really was close to God, he would not be doing the things he is doing. Our biggest strength as Indians is we are closer to God compared to other countries. Play on it. See in the Bhagavad Gita, it's so beautiful. I think Bhagavad Gita is a way of life. I'm a Parsi, but I've read the whole Bhagavad Gita. Chapter number 3. The Lord has asked by a normal person, how do I elevate myself spiritually? I want to come closer to you without leaving the sansar. How do I do it? So you know what the Lord has replied? Any guesses? Anybody's read the Bhagavad Gita? Chapter number 3? Please read the book. What a book it is. It's a way of life. You will learn so much about life. So the Lord has replied, told the person that if you want to come close to me, do one thing every day for another living being without expecting anything in return. Be of service to somebody else every day. I said, what a thought. And imagine you being in public service. You have the opportunity to be so close to God. You have the opportunity to improve your karma so much because you can help so many people. If you're in the police force, you can help so many innocent people if they're getting trouble. If you're in the home department, whatever department you are in, you're in education, whatever field you are in, you can transform so many lives. So karmically, your bank balance will be really, really strong. If you start doing things from a seva ki bhavna, if you start doing things, no, I want to help somebody else without expecting in return. पण आपला होता काय आमचं काय ह्याच्यात नाही ते सगळं ठीक आहे पण माझं काय काहीतरी असेल आपला थिंकिंग ही ऐसा हो गया we become very small human beings unfortunately if you want to become larger human beings have a bigger heart and say माझं ते देणार तू मला I'll help you. The more you help others, believe me, the more good will come back to you. And there are different types of blessings. Good health. Good children is a blessing. Good wife is a blessing. Good husband is a blessing. Good job is a blessing. And if you're genuinely a good human being, you will get a lot of blessings from God just when you want it. Angels will appear in your life. But for that, you have to be spiritually evolved. You have to be a good human being. Now, my friends, I'm going to share a very powerful formula of mine, which is I've used it over 20 years now, and it works. I've trained a lot of CEOs, senior people across the world. They've used it and they benefited a lot. I'm giving it to you. Use it to your benefit. C plus L is equal to successful leadership. What does the C stand for? Any guesses? Anybody? There's some tissue paper here. Yeah, C plus L, they're two different words. Yes, anybody? Sorry? Compassion, okay. I'll give you a tip. The word starts with C. Haji? Clarity? Haji? Na, ille. The last word is Y. Last alphabet is Y. Haji? No, ma'am. Just missed, huh? All these are good words, but not the word I am looking out for. Consistency, okay. Confidence. Okay, I'm giving you the word. Credibility. If you want to be a successful leader, be credible about what you say. People should believe in what you say. Once a child took, a mother took a child to Gandhiji and said, doctor said not to have salt. And he keeps eating, he'll fall more sick. Can you tell him not to eat salt? He really loves you and respects you a lot. So Gandhiji said, I'll tell him after 6 days, come after 6 days. So the 7th day she went to Gandhiji. Then he said, beta, don't eat salt. It's okay, you can live without salt. Don't worry, don't have salt. Child says, okay, I'll do it. The mother says, Gandhiji, what's wrong with you? Why did you take 7 days to tell him? He says, I tried out. Can I live without salt? And I found a lot of salt substitutes. So now I believe I can. So I will only advise when I can do it myself. So credibility is very, very important. What we do is we'll tell our child, झूठ नहीं बोलने का, और फिर फोन आता है बॉस का. बोलो मैं घर पे नहीं. We all do it. We lie in front of the child is watching. It's like this joke where this father is taking the studies of the child and he finds 2 rubbers in the child's compass box. So he gets very angry. He says, ये किसका रबर है? बड़ा वाला किसका है? दूसरा वाला? बोले पापा वो बाजू वाले का अच्छा रबर था, मैंने चोरी कर लिया. चोरी करते हो? तुमको घर पे ये सिखाते हैं? कल के कल ये रबर वापस दे के आओ. तुमको जब भी बेटा रबर चाहिए मुझे बोलो, मैं ऑफिस से ले आऊंगा. फिर बच्चा क्या सोचता है? मेरा बाप चोर है. He knows कि बड़ा बड़ा बात करता है पर ये भी चोर है. We as leaders, as parents, as teachers, in whatever field we are in, the moment we lose credibility, we are gone. Then people will not listen to us. They won't respect you. Very, very. If you want your people to come on time, you be on time. You have to walk the talk. Credibility is very important. Next is L. What does the L stand for? No, it's very interesting. It's very powerful. This combination is very powerful. Think about it. L is a different word. Any guesses? Liable. Kai par na? No, liable. Loyalty, no, just missed. Anybody else? L stands for likability. Always remember, my friends, credibility plus likability will make you a successful leader. Credibility will give you stature as a leader. Likability will give you people support. People should like to work with you. Kare amcha boss hai na lay changla hai. Manacha changla hai. Then even if you fire them, they don't feel bad because you already built a rapport with them. They know you are nice. So how will you build your likability? Anybody? How will you build your likability? Be there when they need you. Be warm, be kind, be helpful. Smile more. Crack more jokes. Of course, the right jokes at the right time. मैं ये नहीं बोल रहा हूँ कि मर गया कोई बात नहीं. चलो इस पे I'm not saying that. But whenever you can lighten up the situation, likability is very, very powerful, my friends. If you're likable, सगळे चालले का? मी पण येऊ? आज break time है झाला का? Because it's psychological. One person goes to the loo, everybody remembers. मला पण जायचंय. Anyway, so likability is very, very important. Please learn to be relaxed. Please learn to be nice to your own spouse, your children. Be likable. Your goal should be that people should like me as humanly as possible. Be nice to people. Be helpful. That combination of credibility plus likability, especially today's world, people don't work for bosses who they don't like. There are more options people have. They leave and go, especially the younger ones. You'll find younger people very different. They need to like their boss. So if you're dealing with younger people, learn to make them like you and win them over. Next. Now I'm going to talk about happy leadership. What do you understand by happy leadership, my friends? What do you understand by happy leadership? What is happy leadership, according to you? Happy leadership is when the leader takes responsible for the happiness of his employees, of the happiness of his people. Happy leader is when a person says, recently I read about a police chowki. They have made such a beautiful police chowki somewhere in Maharashtra or where, I don't remember the place exactly, but it says they have made a waiting area for children also. So if a woman comes with a child, the child can be playing there. Then they have place for a water cooler, a coffee machine. They have made it an absolutely beautiful police station, role model police station. Because I'm sure the ACP there or DCP there, he must have thought, no, I should make whoever is coming here should feel happy and go. Maybe I can help them, I can't help them, I'll see what I can do. But first is I should make the environment happy, the environment good. Only a happy leader will make other people happy. And when will you be a good happy leader? Anybody? When you will be a happy leader? When you practice the power of happiness. When you take responsible for being happy yourself. In India, we are conditioned to be unhappy. There is a big happiness scam. Luckily, Arnab Goswami doesn't know about it. Otherwise, it will be on breaking news. What is the happiness scam? It's very deep. It's my own discovery. Think about it. What is a happiness scam? Anybody? What is a happiness scam? Nobody from the press here, no? Good. Then I can tell you. You know what's a happiness scam? The happiness scam is everybody tells you, be happy tomorrow. When you're in the 10th, your father will say, beta pad le. Ek baar college mein ka, fir maja karna. Then you get to 12th. Father said, once you get into engineering, college mein maja karna. Then you get into MBA. Father said, acha MBA kar le. Director will say, I'm your director, I'm AICTE approved. Work 2 years very hard. And after that, do maja karo, office mein jaake. Then you join a company. Then the boss will come and tell you, we are paying you a bomb, work like a bomb. But don't worry, first 5 years we all work hard. Ek baar manager ho gaya, fir maja karo na. Then you become manager, then your boss will come and say, now very crucial situation. Department depends on you. Ek baar VP ban gaya, fir maja karo na. Fir VP ban jata hai. Then the CEO will come and tell you, you become vertical. No, you become horizontal, but take care of my vertical. I don't care. But ek baar CEO hoga, fir maja karo na. Then that guy, God willing, CEO bhi ban jayega. Fir board will tell you, boss, now you're CEO, the whole company depends on you. Ek baar retire ho gaya, fir maja karo na. फिर everybody is waiting to retire. फिर आप retire हो जाते, घर पे बैठते हो, वाइफ बोलते हो, काहीतरी करा हो, जाओ मार्केट मध्ये. बोले nonsense, no respect at home. माझी secretary कितनी मला इज्जत द्यायची. So the guy starts missing his work because he's not getting respect at home. Then he starts Asta channel, searching for happiness. So one Baba will come. बेटा तेरा योगा से ही होगा, योगा से ही होगा. मतलब बैग गया अभी, no yoga, nothing. Then a bigger Baba will come. Hari Om, bole beta mar jao. Next life you'll be happy. So, right from childhood till we die, everybody is telling you, be happy tomorrow. Same thing in a personal life. अभी मजा मत करो, शादी होने के बाद मजा करो. अरे शादी होने के बाद किसने? This is the biggest scam. नहीं अभी मत करो, बच्चे हो जाए ना एक दो फिर मजा करो. And आदमी गुत्ते जाते हैं. You know, he just gets trapped. We are not conditioned to be happy. I am telling you, remember my words today. Learn to be happy here and now. Enjoy every minute. Life is very short. Please make the most of life. Whatever you're having chai, enjoy the chai. If you're having food, enjoy the food. If you're having beer, enjoy the beer. If you're having chas, enjoy your chas. Whatever you're doing, do it consciously, happily. Because if you're healthy, that's the biggest wealth. So train your mind to be happy and also start consciously thinking, how do I make other people happy? My colleagues, my parents, my children, consciously. And see the magic in your life. If you practice this, you will see a huge difference. Let me ask you a simple question. Anybody, what are the 2 things that make you happy? Who would like to answer, sir? 2 things that make you happy. I'll come back. You're married for too many years. He looks very tired. Yes, sir. 2 things that make you happy. Making money. Achha, I'll talk to you later. Confidence. Anybody? Sir, let me ask the ladies here. Yes, ma'am. What two things that make you happy? Your kid's smiling face and husband's crying face. Then why you didn't say husband also? त्यांनी काय केलं त्याला पण हसून दे ना आपलाच आहे. See, normally a lot of couples say, I want to see my husband, kid's smiling face. Why not spouse also? After this program, please include your spouse in your happiness planning. Ata family planning झालं. Ata happiness planning. Yeah, anybody else? Yes? ये कब से हो रहा है? हाँ? पर ये सच बोला है इन्होंने. Every time you अपन सैलरी का क्रेडिट कितना 3-4 दिन में back to normal. देखो what you have said is very beautiful. Normally when salary gets credited, you feel happy, but that is 3-4 days, 5 days till the money is there. Once you spend it all, research is showing in the first 10 days, 70% of the money is gone for most households. Then next 20 days they're surviving. They overspend in the first 10 days, survive in the next 20 days. So happiness will be first 1 week maximum. And if somebody gives you a gift, how many days you'll be happy? 1 day? She's clear also over there. So my request to you is all this will give you limited happiness. Happiness is a state of mind. Don't wait for a gift. The biggest gift God has given you is of life. When you walk out of Mantralaya, you go by Marine Drive, watching the sea. Say, I'm so blessed. Enjoy the sea. That's also happiness. Go and have a pani puri alone. You don't need friends. And enjoy the sea and say, oh, wow, I'm so blessed. I work in Mantralaya. I've got a lovely sea close by. We take life for granted. Smallest thing in your life, start thanking God. You know why most people are unhappy in life? Most people क्यों दुखी क्यों होते हैं? कोई दुखी आत्माएं होती है. वो मंत्रालय में घूमते रहेंगे. कसं असं ठीक आहे. काय झालं तुला? मी असंच आहे. ते पण झालं ना. माझा बाप पण असं आहे. तुला काय करायचं? नाही हसत मी. तो त्याला तू उसको कितना भी गुदगुली कर वो नहीं हंसेगा. वो आत्मा ही दुखी है. उनका छोड़ दो आप. उनका मैं I cannot take guarantee warranty. But normal people learn to be happy. Walk around. Today go back home and smile at your own spouse. See the magic. नहीं, because we Indians know we smile at other people. अपन सोसायटी में जाते भाभी नमस्ते कसं आहे सगळ्यांना अगदी स्माइल करून घरी आहे पाणी दे थकून आलोय. This is the reality of life. We take our own people for granted. Whether wife or husband, this is the same story for both. After a few years of marriage, we are fighting with each other more, then keeping each other happy. My request to you is, whether in office or home, please consciously learn to be happy. And you know when you will be happy? When you will learn to appreciate what you have in life. Make a list today in the evening of all that you have. Good health, good clothes, good food, good job. So many things you have. And look at some people, they're so poor. They're nothing in life. Still they're dancing and happy. I always see the extreme poor are crazy. They are absolutely happy. You know who are the happiest in India? The absolute richest and the absolute poor. The middle class is struggling. We are trying to be rich and we are never happy. Just thank God for whatever you have. Make a list of all that you have and don't focus on what you don't have. 90% of the time our mind is towards what we don't have. Learn to be happy with what we have and see the magic in your life. And small things will give you happiness. Research is showing you can buy the biggest car, most expensive car in the world, but it will give you happiness for 15 days, 1 month. You can buy the biggest house in the world. This is researched. 1 month maximum. After that, life is back to normal. True happiness is what you feel from within. Get up in the morning, breathe fresh air, go for a walk, exercise, eat good food, enjoy good music. Life can be very, very fulfilling, right? And we are so blessed in India. We have so many types of different food. Every Sunday, try a different cuisine. Taste nahi ke dal bhat every Sunday. You know what I'm saying? So you can make life interesting. My request to all of you is, please train your mind to be happy from today. So what do happy leaders do? Happy leaders create strong bonds, make people to want to be in a leader's presence, make people want to be of service, make people want to participate in the leader's success, and make people want to share their leader's vision, and make people want to perform their best. So when you're a happy leader, people will enjoy working with you. They will want to work with you, right? So what do happy leaders do? Happy leaders create happy occasions. And women are very good at this. See, in all houses, who celebrates birthdays? The mother organizes. My request to you, even in your office, create happy occasions. Celebrate each other's birthdays. And I'll give you a powerful tip. Whoever birthday you're celebrating, make him stand in the center, and all your colleagues, say 20, 30 colleagues, 10 colleagues, whatever, make them say one good thing about that person in front of him. Normally we say a lot of good things about the person when he's dead and gone. तो मेला है, चलो ले चांगला मानुस होता है. बहुत अच्छा था बेचारा. पर वो मर गया है. अभी वो क्या सुनेगा? My point to you is, when the person is alive, let him hear good things about. So make it a rule in your department. Every birthday, the best gift a person can get is hearing good things about himself. Same thing, do it with your children. Same thing, do it with your wife. The same thing, do it with your husband, and see the magic in your life, right? So create happy occasion, create happy moments, and create happy feelings. Life mein happy feelings are very, very important. Now, my friends, I'm going to share a very beautiful story, true story. You've all heard of Dr. Deepak Chopra? He's a very famous writer, motivator, leadership coach in New York, based in New York. So when I met him in New York, of course I met him in Hyderabad also for a program. He shared a very beautiful story about his mother and Nehruji. He says, I was very small, he was 7 years old, his brother was I think 10 years old, and Nehruji was coming to Jamshedpur, he's from Jamshedpur. And in those days, Nehruji was like a rock star. He was very popular. So he says his mother said, we'll go at 5 o'clock and stand in the line so that we can get to see Nehruji right up close. So they said, okay, we'll do that. And his mother started practicing wearing good saris, trying out different saris. So husband said, you're mad. What do you think, Nehruji will see you? She says, no, what if he sees? So she decided on a pink sari. This was the lady. She wore a pink sari and stood in the line right in the beginning, and Nehruji's motorcade came. And see, Deepak Chopra said, I was sitting on my father's shoulder, and suddenly Nehruji saw his mother in the crowd, and he told his bodyguard to slow down, and he removed his rose and gave his bodyguard to go and give it to the lady. So she told her husband, see, he saw me. Maybe she had read about Nehru's vision. So she took the rose as if she's wearing a Padma Shri. She took the rose, Nehru waved at her, and he went away. Now you know why he wore a rose, her rose. Now the interesting part is, she went home with that rose and she was very proud of it. What do you think she did with that rose? Let me ask the ladies. सांभाळून ठेवलं असेल पण कसं काय केलं काय त्यांनी ते रोजचं काय केलं ते तुम्हाला विचारतो. I want a lady to tell me. Imagine you are the lady, you have got this rose. Imagine you got it from Modi ji, latest, let's make it latest. What would you do with that rose? Yeah, anybody? Madam had thought something naughty? नहीं बोला ना त्यात काय तुम्ही गुजराती आहेत का त्यातून पण गुलकंद खाऊ हाँ जी एनीबडी एल्स पण गुड थॉट प्रैक्टिकल खराब होने के पहले गुलकंद हाँ एनीबडी एल्स या बुक में रख के ओके एनीबडी एल्स हस्बैंड को वो रोज देंगे कुछ भी नहीं इसलिए मैं लेडीज को ही पूछा Haji, anybody, the ladies? What about you? Give it a thought. What would you do if you got a rose from a big leader? Flower pot, huh? किसका? हाँ, आजकल तो इंस्टा पे उनका फोटो के साथ पीछे. Alright, so she did something very beautiful. First of all, she took the rose and she kept it in the hall, and she kept Nehru's photograph there, Nehruji's photograph, and she kept a rose in a vase, beautiful vase. And people started coming to her house for 7-8 days to see the rose, her rose. Okay. Now the rose started drying up. So what she did after 8-10 days, she called, in a rose, there are 20 or 21 petals, a big rose. So accordingly, she called that number of friends of hers from the society. Achha, Google is also listening to us. Very good. So what she did was, she called them for a tea party. And she told them the whole story, how she received the rose. And while going, she started giving one petal to each friend of hers. He says, you are very dear to me. And this rose is also very dear to me. I want this to be your remembrance for your life. Keep it carefully till the end of your life. I'm also going to do the same. So she shared the 20 petals of the rose with 20 women. So she shared her happiness with others. My question to you is, God is giving us so much petals in so many different ways. Are you sharing those petals in life with others? Think about it. So the moral out here is, can you make others also happy? Whenever you get something nice, share it with others. So the big takeaways are, don't ever forget to take care of yourself first. Think about one life principle and do purposeful work. And the last is, be aware of your impact and realize nothing is impossible. So you all are in a very powerful situation. You all can do anything that you want. Anything, in whatever your way, you all can make so much impact on society, whatever level, wherever you're working. How many of you are in education? Anybody in the education vertical out here? Great. So if you're in education, you can do so much, and there's so much to be done in education in India. Our youngsters are amazing, especially our youngsters in the rural areas. And I think there's a lack of motivation for youngsters. We should have motivational sessions sponsored by the government across the country. I always say we are focusing on skill development, but then skill development will not work till the youngsters are motivated to go for skill development. Motivation is the missing link. So there's so much you can strategize, so much you can do for the country, in which wherever you are and whatever you're doing. I really wish all of you guys all the best. I really hope all of you do your best in whatever walk of life. I wish you guys a lot of success. I wish you a lot of happiness. And if I can be of any help at any time, please feel free to keep in touch. I'll be happy to connect with you. First of all, I would like to, I have 3 books. I'm going to give you this to the 3 best questions, which I'm going to give you time for questions now. We have 5 minutes? Great. So I'm going to share this. I've got a Marathi edition also. I've got an English edition also. So I'm going to encourage 3 of you to ask me 3 questions, and I'll be happy to answer them. Because I can go on, but I think I want to know what's gone into your mind and what questions have come to your mind. Feel free to ask any questions you have. Yes, ma'am.
So when did you choose to be a motivational speaker, and why?
First, let me give you the book. Please come. Good question. Can you? This is for you. Thank you. Ma'am, wait. Thank you. So her question was, when did I decide to become a motivational speaker? Interestingly, I always wanted to get into the IS services because my uncle, we lost him many years back, Keshav Satarawala. He was governor of Goa, governor of Punjab during Indira Gandhiji's time. So I was very fascinated by him because when I used to go to meet him with my dad, all the thamjam, big house, and also I'll also become IS officer. For youngsters, that is the whole sort of motivation, right? So I was very inclined towards that. But it so happened that in my final year BCom, I went to Germany through ISEC, a students' organization, for a Train the Trainers program. And there I won the first prize for the best presentation. And they gave me a scholarship to go to Finland. There again, after a 2 weeks program, I got the first prize. So I said, this Goras can't go wrong twice. If twice I won a prize, I must be good at it. So the German trainer there told me that you're very good at what you do, you're naturally gifted. Go and become a speaker. I think India needs speakers like you. So make it your profession. So then I worked. I didn't want to become a professor. I did my MBA. I worked for 7 years. And then when I felt I was ready, I just chucked my job in 1998 and started this business. So that's in short, that's the story. Yes, anybody else? Yes.
Sir, what is the difference between a mentor, leader, and a administrator?
A very confusing question, but a good question. Please come. Let's give sir a book. Please, sir. You prefer the English version or the Marathi version? Whatever you like. English. Okay. Come, let's please, sir, come here. Very good. God bless. What's your good name, sir? Sanjay ji. Okay. So Sanjay ji's question, if I may repeat, what's a good difference between a good leader, mentor? Okay. My take is you can be all three in different zones. For example, most leaders think their job is administration. Don't limit yourself to administration. Become a leader who can motivate others. Administration is a very important role in leadership. Do that well. Do not ignore administration. But be a leader who motivates others. Be an inspirational leader, not just an administrative leader. And if you want to be a successful leader, you should know how to mentor others. So for me, it's not different. In fact, it's all part of being an extraordinary leader. You know, you should be strong at administration, you should be strong at mentoring others, and you should be strong at motivating others and getting work done. And always remember, a good leader is a guy who never does all the work on his own. He gets the work done from his team. For that, he has to be a good mentor, a good motivator. Yeah, have I replied you, sir? Thank you. Yeah, the last question, yes.
So actually, I attend today this program.
Yeah.
I am motivated also. But unfortunately, this is for 8 to 10 days. What after that? Means consistency and difference between motivation.
Beautiful. What's your name? Come, ma'am, come, I'll give you. You want the Marathi version or the English version? English. Okay, please come this side. All the best. So what's your good name? Shraddha ji. So Shraddha ji's question is very good. He says, we listen to you, we get motivated for 4 days, 5 days, 8 days. Then back to? That is the difference between ordinary people and extraordinary people. I am trying to not just motivate you, I am trying to inspire your soul. If you get inspired from within, कि कुछ करना है, then once you get inspired from within, don't try to motivate yourself. Try to inspire your soul. Something from within you should promise yourself. I am going to make my life count. And what do? I'll give you one more tip. Goals will motivate you. To write down your goals. I want to achieve, before I die, I want to achieve these things. And put it on a laptop, put it on a phone, and keep seeing it every day. So if your goals will motivate you, कि मला हे करायचं आहे. Like, I remember I met one of the richest ladies of India from Bangalore based. What is the name? She was into biotech, right? Muzumdar, Kiran Muzumdar Shaw. So she was in Pune for a Leela Poonawalla Foundation program where the young girls from poor families are supported by the foundation. So she said, I came from a very poor family. But her father said, don't think like a typical girl. I don't want you all to get married till you're successful. Focus on becoming. She says, my father always treated us equally, not like boys and girls. So she says, I married at the age of 45 after becoming Kiran Muzumdar Shaw. So what a beautiful thought. We in India, we keep forcing her, "Arey, tu 25 zali, lagna kar. Our conditioning is just get them married. Give goals to your child. Become something. If lagna happens along the way, let it happen. But lagna should not be the focus. Your goals, becoming successful should be the focus, and doing what you're passionate about. In India, we are giving too much importance to marriage. Give more importance to purpose in life. Give more importance to what you want to do in life. Population already हो गया ना बहुत, और कितना बढ़ाएंगे? Normally, marriage is so that you can have a lot of children or whatever, according to me. So my request to all of you is, inspire your soul, write down your goals, and go after them every day. You have to do it. See, nobody else will do it for you. You know, I always say, मम्मी डैडी शादी करवा देंगे, हनीमून पे कौन जाएगा? आपको जाना है. So success is like that. You got to do it yourself. You can't say, no, let me outsource it. No, it doesn't work that way. Yeah. So if there are no more questions, my friends, I'll end my speech here. I wish you all the best. Like I told you earlier, have a great life. And very, very important, after every session, I take feedback. I know today we don't have time for written feedback, so I'm going to give you my number. And I want to know what's stuck in your mind. So anyway, take my number. If you feel I can help your department in any way, you want me to do a motivational talk in rural areas, I'll come and do it. You want me to go and talk to the police, and all free if you want. I'm not doing it commercially. So, but I just want to contribute to the government as much as possible, to the country as much as possible. Because why should only you all collect the good karma working in Mantralaya? हमको भी chance दो ना. So corporate sector gives us money. पैसा बहुत आता है corporate sector से. Tax पैसा. Everything we pay, GST, everything. So I'll be happy to support you all in any way I can. Even the Mantralaya, like I told the HR people. My number is 98-220-21856. And I'm on all social media handles, Insta, Facebook, LinkedIn. You all can connect with me there. And I'll appreciate if you can, in short, give me your feedback on WhatsApp. That's my WhatsApp number also. How did this program help you? How did this session help you? Did it make a difference to your life? And if it did, please let me know. I'll sleep better tonight. So with these words, I end for today. God bless you all. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much, sir. The very personal and might be a uninteresting subject, effective leadership. You makes it happy leadership. So, आपल्यामध्ये आपला जो जॉब आहे, तुम्ही बऱ्याच वेळेस जेव्हा आम्ही MPSC देण्यापूर्वी असं बघितलं की तहसीलदाराच्या ग्रामीण भागामध्ये तहसीलदाराच्या केबिनमध्ये बाहेर जोडे उतरून जातात आतमध्ये. तसंच आपला जॉब आहे. पूर्ण महाराष्ट्र हा आपल्याकडे आशेने बघतो आहे. आता जशी आपण एक मिसिंग लिंक वरून आम्ही आलो, तर सर यू हॅव कनेक्ट द व्हेरियस मिसिंग लिंक्स. या वेगवेगळ्या मिसिंग लिंक होत्या, त्यामुळे अंतर कमी झालं. आपलं जे सेवाभाव आपल्याला मिळवायचा आहे किंवा जो आपला अल्टिमेट गोल आहे, जर आपण स्वतः आनंदित राहिलो तर आपण चांगल्या पद्धतीने काम करू शकतो. एखाद्या प्रायव्हेट सेक्टरमध्ये असेल तर त्याच्या पुरता फरक पडेल, पण आपल्या कामाचा फरक हा पूर्ण महाराष्ट्राच्या ह्याच्यामध्ये, पूर्ण राज्याच्या ह्याच्यामध्ये पडणार आहे. त्यामुळे अत्यंत इफेक्टिव्ह सरांनी, अत्यंत इन अ व्हेरी हिलॅरियस वे. आणि सर मराठीचं बरेच आपण म्हटलं मराठी आपलं हे नाही, मराठी आपण फार चांगलं बोलला सर, आणि चांगल्या विथ आपल्या काही ॲक्टिंग करून बोलला, म्हणजे सगळे भाव आपण त्याच्यामध्ये हे केले. त्यामुळे आपलं अत्यंत मी आभार मानतो. त्याचबरोबर GAD महाराष्ट्र यांचे टेकवारीमध्ये जे सर्वांना आपल्याला हे सेशन उपलब्ध करून दिलं, त्याबद्दल मी महाराष्ट्र शासन GAD महाराष्ट्र यांच्या वतीने यशदातर्फे आभार मानतो. आणि थँक्यू आपल्या सगळ्यांना. ठीक आहे, थँक्यू.